If you use masking tape on something that's chrome and when you lift that tape, it pulls the chrome with it, you might need some of this stuff just like me and my boy Dirty Max Jack had to learn the hard way.
I got some bad news. We masked off just this little area right here. You can see as we were removing the masking, it stripped some of the foil chrome, as we'll call it, off. And now we're in a situation.
Really bad day the other day because I stripped some of the chrome off of some Lamborghini taillights. And yeah, those aren't very cheap and they're not easy to come by. Problem came because I realized that when I was taping little bits of chrome, just like this, it was lifting off. And that was no bueno. That was not a good thing at all. I didn't want this chrome to lift. I used a certain kind of tape on one part, but look at all this chrome that's lifting off. This is very common, and you wouldn't even think that there's anything you can do. I'm gonna try to heat this up with a heat gun first so I don't tear too much of this stuff off as I make this video. Ugh. The adhesive on this, if it's warm, it's a lot easier to work with than if you just rip it straight off. And the problem is most of the time you're not thinking that something that you taped on is just gonna completely let go of the surface that it's on. So sketchy. Boom. Look at that though. This is actually masked off so that it doesn't mess up the part, and then the masking messes up the part. I use two different kinds of tape here. I'm gonna do a video all about different types of tape. I have some aluminum tape on the back, which is basically metal tape. That's holding something in place. And then I have this masking tape on top of this super light, it's like, it doesn't even stick to stuff. Let's see. When I was doing this, I left a little mark on one of the pieces of chrome, and this is the most important part. Look at that right there. Look at that nasty smudge. That's like a game over moment. That's terrible. It's gonna look gross because right underneath the chrome on these taillights, it's bright red plastic, which means if there's a little scratch, it's not just like, nobody will notice. I mean, it's bright red. Like you could super easily tell that. So what do? Hey, that's it. This tiny little bottle is what I've waited to hopefully save the Lamborghini taillights. I so hope this is gonna work. So first I'm gonna test on just this upper little section right here, because that's a part that's kind of hidden. I don't even think you can see that, not really. Now luckily I have a little collection of things that I've used, little touch-up black paint, markers, brushes, stuff like that. But I've got these teeny tiny little brushes that I think are probably gonna do the trick to make this actually work out. Ooh, that's a lot. Wow, that looks freaking cool though. This is crazy. I'm just gonna go right after it. This looks so good already. Well, it's been a little while. I've given it some time, so I want to give a second coat now and see if we can get more of the shine like you see on the other sides of it. I think it's pretty safe to say that that's not nearly shiny enough yet. So let's see about second round. Something that makes me uniquely qualified to do like super detailed work. I know it sounds weird, but like I'm generally good at stuff, and I'm not good at this. This is hard. I like to make videos about things that I'm good at because then it's just easy to make a video because I just kind of show it. I'm not doing well. I've already stripped this twice and I've got all this wavy stuff on there. I just talked with my wife about when she does her nails, all the stuff that she does, and I'm gonna try to strip this and have my wife do it just like it's a big freaking Lamborghini fingernail. I can't tell you how much better I feel. I was so defeated. I felt like, dang, I had the best stuff. It was so cool. And then it didn't work. And I couldn't understand, and I was trying to do things that didn't work. But then I thought about it. Who is the smartest, best person at these tiny little detail painting things that I can think of? And my wife is awesome at doing gel nails and painting her nails, toenails, all that stuff. She's all girly and awesome like that. And I was like, oh, as a Hail Mary, maybe Angela can do it. So she got set up, she went out, she was like, you're using these brushes? She went out, found 2 different brushes that she thought would be pretty good for the job, and then chose one over the other because she thought that it wouldn't leave any little lines. And she just sat there and just banged it out like a big freaking Lamborghini fingernail. And I'm so relieved. This is so good. This is as good as it can get. I actually recommend this now. And literally an hour ago I didn't because of my own user error. So listen to directions, follow directions, do things the way that you're instructed by the manufacturers, and maybe this will save you too. And here we are. It's back together. It looks good. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that we got to make this all work out. Happy ending. So Culture Hustle, you saved me, you and my wife. Normally I just thank God for her every day, but today I'm thanking for you too, because you both came through and saved me with the mirror. And I sucked at putting it on there, and now that I know how, I'm helping other people learn. So my boy Dirty Max Jack, he is going to be doing the same thing because he just pulled up some chrome on some of the Denali headlights that he was messing with just the other day. So he knows about it, he's ordering, and I encourage you guys too. This thing might just save you from utter destruction. This is such a better video now. I'm so happy. Yeah, buddy. This is cool stuff. I will be posting about it on Instagram. Stay tuned for more of Vlogmas and life-saving knowledge. Probably not.